Hi, Create classmates. The lesson I chose to do today was Burros Tortillas for first grade. I obtained the lesson from Colorín Colorado, and it was written by Albuquerque's Teachers Federation. The lesson is only a portion of the unit. There is a possibility for up to 9 lessons. The writing portion is one of the last sections of the unit, so the student should be pretty familiar with the story at this point. Burros Tortillas was created for Spanish ELLs, but it can be adapted for other languages such as German, French, etc. So that's really cool because there's versatility, which is awesome. When I went to look in the TEKS, they didn't have anything for first grade because this is opinion-based writing, so there wasn't any of that. So I went and looked at second grade, and the TEKS I found for that has to do with persuasive text. So this is a good opportunity to use facts from the book and relay your opinions on it afterward. So, and that TEKS is 2.9E Roman numeral 2. So, you can go look that up. Yes. So, the strengths of this lesson is that the ELLs have to critically think from their point of view. Hopefully they can see that they have a voice. The lesson also hones in on Hispanic culture. When researching the book, the purpose of the book was to go through an example of what a Hispanic person would go through. In this story, it talks about the burro, which is donkey, is trying to make tortillas, and his 3 friends do not want to help until the very end when he has his end result of the corn tortillas. So he goes through all these steps, and then his friends don't want to help, and then at the end ends up wanting to help him out by helping him eat the tortillas. So yeah. So let's get started on the actual lesson. So, on here it says you're supposed to ask your students, do you think friends should help friends? So this is a great opener into the lesson. So, the kids will have an opportunity to discuss in partners. So we have to pair up your students. You may already have partners in your classroom already, so, just break them into their partner groups. And then have the students discuss them in their partners, let them talk it out, and then bring them together as a whole group. So kind of a think, pair, share activity. And then the students will choose one example from the story that supports or illustrates why friends should help friends. I chose, I think friends should help friends, so answer that, check. And it's backwards, so I will just read it to you then. And then proof from my story. One of the big ones I saw was it's good to have friends help friends so they don't have to do it by themselves. And since the burro had to do it by himself, create the tortillas, that's my proof. And so the other 2 are, I think it's more fun to help a friend because they'll be working together. And then the last one is being a friend will allow positive energy to continue. So it'll trickle off into other friends that are being helped. So once they do that, then they will illustrate their picture. So here's my picture, and you can allow your students, I would hope you would allow your students to explain their picture. So this is the burro, and then this is the wolf, and the bobcat, and the jackrabbit. And here the burro has his corn, and he's really sad because he has to do it all by himself. And so that's my illustration. Um, and then y'all will bring it together. Allow the students to talk about their pictures. Maybe some of them can display it on the Elmo. And they have to write a sentence explaining their picture, which I did on this page. So, and that is all. So, there we go. There's my ELL writing lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Bye.